Welcome, Amanda, to another Sit Rep episode of Brickmania TV.
Indeed.
Yes.
Lots of good stuff coming out, too.
Right, lots of good stuff. We'll just dive right in.
I like it.
It's Friday morning, product drop time. If you are on the ball and ordered a Oddball pack, your Oddball...
See what you did there.
Yeah, it'll be in the mail very soon, if not already. Oddball's dropping. Will be in stores. I'm not sure if they're going to make it there this weekend, before the weekend, but...
I'm not sure either.
They're still finishing them up. I think waiting for the instructions to be the final test, and then they get shipped out. So yeah, your Oddball will be on its way.
Coming soon.
Yes, probably as of this recording. Anyway, it's coming. Oddball pack totally sold out online. Will be in stores if you ordered it. Expect yours soon. I guess we'll have to make another batch because I didn't anticipate them selling out before.
They went a lot faster than I was expecting too. So
Right.
It was a really fun one.
They have some cool
great
figures
project.
too. These are
Yep,
your
I
guys.
have all three of mine. That was a fun one. Watched the movie for research.
Yes.
Definitely not for any fun. No, it was a good, fun movie. So got to make three of the guys.
Three of the guys. Is there any interest, you think, that of continuing the series?
You know, there was quite a few people kind of going, hey, are we ever going to see anybody else? Any of the other characters?
Any of the other oddballs?
Any other oddballs, exactly. I would totally be down. I think it would be fun to get a couple of the other ones. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else caught the tie-in, but the Tiger tank currently on pre-order happens to have the turret numbers of the Tiger tank in that movie. So
That's true.
Yeah, that's just a strange coincidence, I think.
Odd. Good timing.
So Oddball, it's an M4A3 Sherman, is now available, or will be available in the stores. Sorry, we can't pre-order anymore right now, but
all out.
Yep, we'll have to do another batch. It has so much printing on it.
So much.
Yeah, there's
so many great crates.
Printed crates. The rear deck is printed. I think that's a cool little addition.
Yeah, definitely.
Patches. There's even the helmets that are sitting on there have the decals on them. So, that's a great model. So.
It's a good one.
The other one that's shipping this week, there's still a few left. This is the BF109. I think it's the Gustaf model that Andrea.
I assume it's Gustaf.
Gustaf, yes, G. Yeah, it's very very specific. It's a later war model of the Messerschmitt with the cool squiggly line the markings on it. I think it's like the second or third that we've done with that particular unit. So.
Sounds about right. About right.
There's some Brickmania history on there in addition to the World War II history. Tell me about that figure, though.
So that was a super fun figure. Another one that kind of got deep dived on. Very cool leather flight suit, a jacket there, and brand new helmet with goggles and oxygen mask.
Right, and that's not something that we take lightly. It's when we put in for another 3D printed part, which I'm sure you designed that as well.
Yep, that one.
It's not something we can do every week, so there's a reason why not every figure that we put out has a custom printed headgear or in this case an oxygen mask. Is that a two-piece?
Yep, it's two-piece. Helmet comes off, so he's just got his little.
So it's actually two
oxygen
new
mask.
pieces.
So
Yes.
yep, two new pieces. Got the great printing on the lenses there because they had the amber or red lenses.
Yeah.
And
those are cool.
two pieces. Fits nice.
And we also have the 3D printed
Yes,
nose
that's
cone.
right.
Yes.
Brand new nose cone. That one was done by Austin, our camera guy.
Camera guy. Congratulations, camera guy. What job well done.
Yeah, it looks great.
This is a great model. Andrea Bonensegna made the model. Cut lots of cool prints on it. Printing on the underside even. So you've got the rondelles are printed on the bottom, which we can't do on every aircraft. There's just some that it works and some that it doesn't. This one happens to work. So no stickers, all print. Cool rondelles on the you have the insignias on the fuselage here, rondelles on the wings. You got another insignia up here, and then of course the camouflage body. So it's
lots
really
of camo
cool.
pieces.
Yeah,
Looks
it was fun to see this one come together. It's been a while since. I mean, we had the one and done Messerschmitt, the North Africa version, and then they're gone. And then this one came out, and I think was originally slated to be just a one and done, and we're like, this is too awesome. We're gonna keep it in production.
That was a good conversation because I think that was literally we were like, nope, we're done.
Yeah, I didn't mention there's camouflage on the top
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I'm looking at it under the lights. I forgot about that. So yeah, lots of cool stuff in here. This is definitely one that you're going to want to pick up. There's a few left online, and then after that, they're sold out for a while. Probably not another batch until after New Year's. We're kind of into that black hole called Christmas. That once something, we get so close, we can't change up the schedule. We can't juggle around. So we're talking 2024 before restocks of a lot of stuff. Also dropping today. Which one you want to talk about first?
Go ahead.
So what do we have here?
Got a great Confederate officer and hat, new color. This is a hat we've done before for the exclusive store pack in Chantilly.
But that was a different color.
It was a different color. So this is
first time in gray.
And this is I don't know. I've been really, really enjoying the Civil War stuff. Kind of diving in on it. And
hey, there's nothing like a good Civil War, right?
Yeah.
No, just don't get us wrong. We're not pro Civil War. Anyways.
But yeah, so it's just been kind of interesting to go to a different side of history that we haven't got to do it for a while. So
all new face.
Yep, new face.
A face only a mother could love with those big mutton chops.
Mutton chops.
Yeah. I like it.
You got a little going on there.
Yeah, nothing compared to that guy. I got some growing to do.
You'll get there one day.
Right.
But yeah, no. So brand new figure. He's got the traditional sash, and he's got his.
I like the sleeve printing. There's
sleeve printing.
You have piping and braid work on the sleeves. Very officer-like.
Yep.
What about that pistol? That's a perfect caliber.
Yep, perfect caliber pistol. It's the same one that was with the the Iron Brigade officer.
Yep.
We decided that it was a good fit again, so we went with it. And
good call.
Good way to get some extra pistols in case you're like, let's switch them up a little bit.
I think in the Civil War, a lot of the officers bought their own pistols, so you'll see a lot of private purchase stuff. And the reason the North and the South soldiers were equipped the same is because before the war they were actually in the same army.
Yep.
Until the Confederacy tried to bail.
Yeah. Uniform color is kind of a fun one too. Everyone I know when I was growing up, it's like, oh, gray, dark blue, that's it. Definitely not the case. They had all kinds of different colors. They were very kind of a mixed up gambit of all things. So the light blue is very appropriate kind of coloring that we got going on.
Right. Again, I think officers were private purchasing their uniforms. So you'll have officers wearing what their interpretation of the uniform was supposed to be. So
that was a fun thing. I liked it.
Great figure. There's not very many of these, so they're not going to last long. And we've never ever done I don't even, I think
I don't think we've done
it. Other than the Chantilly
exclusive
pack. Yeah, we've never done an Confederate officer before, so this is a new one.
You'd know better than me, but I agree with you. I don't think we have.
I think the highest ranking Confederate we had, besides General Lee, was a corporal.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's as far up the chain of command as we've gotten. So now we're at officer level. Get them while you can, because we're moving on to the next Civil War thing right away.
Coming up quick. All right, and then our standalone.
It's not the figure.
It's not the figure.
I think we acquired a SAS figure to be our model.
Our model, yep.
Yeah. So very sexy model.
It's good looking.
Yeah.
Good classic minifig there.
What you are looking at for sale is the beret.
The beret. Yep.
So we have last week we released the American beret with the very prominent peak. Very special forces.
Peak,
Yeah.
And this is the World War II British beret.
Right.
So a little floppier, a little more kind of worn-in look, a little bigger in some ways.
So now your tankers can stop wearing mime berets and start wearing the authentic authentic British beret.
Yep.
So, yes.
Yeah. Good classic design.
Yep. So we have it.
It's
come out black, dark tan, and maroon. So
Yeah.
You can do your airborne. You can re-equip all your airborne guys. Have you ever seen the movie Bridge Too Far when they airdrop the entire container full of berets? You can make that too in your next.
There you go.
So, if you've seen Bridge Too Far, you know the scene I'm talking about. Classic movie.
Classic. So. Like it. Yeah, that's
all right.
That one.
Well, let's clear the stage here. What are we going to talk about first? Let's do this half track.
It's a good looking half track.
Yeah, it's a classic half track. So continuing our theme of Brickmania classics, this, it's a lower price point series of models, kind of hearkening back to the earlier, simpler days of Brickmania. And the reason to do that is ultimately price point. So we're trying to make cheaper models, entry level stuff. There's a certain nostalgia involved with these older Brickmania kits, but I think it really comes down to trying to be, we're going to a lot of events, going to a lot of shows. We're trying to make stuff that's a little bit more approachable to the casual user. Maybe you've never heard of Brickmania, and you're like, wow, this is cool, but I'm not going to pay an arm and a leg for my first kit. It's above and beyond.
It's good starter.
This is sort of a homage to the older Brickmania kits. It is a newer design. This was very similar to the 250. That was the Grief
sure.
model. That was Rommel's Grief, his command truck. But we're making it dark gray, so classic early war German half track, perfect for your scouting missions, command and control, anything like that. Armored half track, has front working suspension, sort of.
Nice.
as working suspension as the older Brickmania models get. You've got a functional track. It does roll real well. Brick arms, MG34. There will be one figure.
Yep. Yeah, brand new, classic, brand new.
Yeah.
Classic. Another redesign of the classic figs of the, just a kind of here
soldier. So no pouches.
No pouches.
He's not
No
going to be
pouches.
sitting inside that half track wearing rifleman pouches.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll have a driver, and if of course, we'll be bringing back both the classic and other World War II riflemen as often as our schedule permits. So you only get one with the kit. There's no upgrade options, but it's just because we want everything all in one inside the box, figure, kit, model.
It's a good one.
So, here's your bad guy mobile. So let's switch gears and we'll talk about the good guys for a minute here.
Good guys, definitely.
So do we have we have everything.
We got everything.
So this is the Juice minifigure. So many people probably remember this guy. This is the Gustaf Kiev figure that we put out. This one actually is signed by Juice. You can't have this, one's mine. But he was the instrumental. He's a Ukrainian fighter pilot, instrumental in helping us to create the Juice figure, and then also setting up the Wingman for Ukraine charity.
Yeah.
So
he went back and forth a lot with Landon for the first one. I know, making sure we got.
This
right.
is
the original.
He was actually, and we didn't know this until the afterwards, after he passed away. It came out that he actually was the masked pilot in the Gustaf Kiev. This is like a thing that started at the beginning of the war. It was more of a propaganda thing.
Yeah.
But the picture they posted online as the ghost was actually Juice. He never admitted to it while he was living, but sadly Juice passed away just some weeks ago, and we've been given permission by his family to go ahead and make these figures and continue fundraising for the charity Wingman for Ukraine, which he was instrumental in getting started. So let's talk about this figure real quick.
Yeah, so this is based off his kind of last, well, I don't know if it's the last, but the promotional shot of him that's been going around heavily since his passing. And so I based it on that. Gave him, kind of some classic patches. Got the ghost patch on this side.
Which I believe he actually designed.
I did not know that. That's awesome. That's news to me.
That's the word on the streets. The word
sure.
I have from people close to that situation that not 100% confirmed, but it's highly likely he designed that ghost patch. You see it. You see the big sticker on some of the unit that he was flying for. They had it all on their MiG-29s and also the patch.
Oh, very cool. So. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's really cool though. I like that. So just a very classic flight suit. One thing that I thought was really cool back and forth is went back and forth a bit on his face.
Right.
They really wanted to make sure, obviously, we captured it well and made the beard a little more red and
actually put a smile on.
Made sure him smile. If you've seen the promotional shots, he's very stoic and
business-like.
Business and. That was what kind of, it's like, he's always smiling. He was always smiling. So
yeah, his family didn't want to remember, take a look at the figure and go, this is grumpy guy.
Yeah,
that's not the guy they remember.
Yeah. So got a face that they were very happy with. I'm very, very happy with it. I think it kind of captures the pictures I've seen of him at least.
Right, and in the pictures he's carrying a Russian helmet. I mean, it's the old it's that big 29 pilot helmet.
Yep.
And we have lots of pictures of him wearing this helmet while he was flying and stuff. But we want to do something special. So what did you do?
Since he was working so hard on helping get F-16s into the hands of the pilots,
The
Ukrainian pilots, we gave him the F-16 helmet that we debuted not too long ago.
Right. This is the one that we made for our F-16, but I think we had it on the pilot that was going to be in the kit that we were going to make that we couldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
so that whole sequence of events, I mean, it kind of set us back a little bit, but we are still releasing the pilot. It's sadly under different circumstances now.
Yes.
So, in your mind, in my mind, he's going to be flying that F-16, and we are going to potentially release a juice box. So another product that would coincide with another aircraft re-release that I won't mention, that maybe you might be able to make his dream come true. So that's something that, stay tuned for more information on that. It's all I'm going to say now on that subject. I think I said too much, but oh well.
So definitely pick up one of these figs when you can. It's for a good cause.
Yep, definitely for good cause. The donations that we've raised have gone to purchase protective gear. That protective gear has already saved lives of Ukrainian aviators and Ukrainian defenders. So be sure that when you buy one of these figures, the money that you're helping us raise is going to a good cause, and it's actually affecting people. So
excellent.
Appreciate it. Thanks for your support.
Thank you.
Any last comments?
I think we're pretty good.
I think the elephant in the room though is over there.
Oh,
camera guy, get a look over there.
We do have an elephant in the room.
Did you see that the vault is now open?
Wait, it's closed, but we can open it.
Figuratively speaking, the vault is open. We're not going to open that door because we're not authorized. But inside that room, a whole bunch of, I guess, repurposed, reconfigured, refurbished. I think that's the word. Refurbished Brickmania kits have just gone online. These are classic Brickmania kits. Literally classic Brickmania kits. They're out of production kits.
Great stuff in there.
Yeah, returned to us from our stores, been rebuilt, made sure all the parts are still in there. Instruction stickers, blah, blah, blah. It's all there. It's in the Brickmania vault right now. There's a whole replenishment. We do this every month at the end of the month. And it just happened to be yesterday was vault day.
Gotta love the vault.
Yep. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Until next week, thank you and good weekend. Have a good weekend. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that works.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.